In the heart of a dimly lit arena, an electric tension hung in the air, thick with anticipation. The stage was set for an unprecedented clash of legends, a showdown that promised to etch its mark in the annals of combat history. On one side stood the serene and formidable Pei Mei, the legendary martial arts master whose very name evoked fear and respect. On the other side was the larger-than-life Hulk Hogan, the immortal icon of professional wrestling whose charisma and raw power had captivated millions. The question on everyone's mind was not just who would win, but how this epic confrontation would unfold. Pei Mei, with his striking white beard and piercing gaze, embodied the essence of ancient martial prowess. Trained in the secretive and powerful art of Shaolin Kung Fu, Pei Mei was a master of both physical and mental discipline. His strengths were his lightning-fast reflexes, unmatched precision in hand-to-hand combat, and an almost mystical ability to read and counter his opponent's moves. He was a master strategist, whose techniques were not just about brute strength but about the perfect application of skill and timing. Yet, for all his prowess, Pei Mei had his limitations. His style was intricate and required space and focus, an environment where he could fully exploit his skills. He was not accustomed to the chaotic, crowd-engulfed arenas that could disrupt his concentration. Enter Hulk Hogan, a figure whose mere presence commanded attention. Standing at 6 feet 7 inches and weighing over 300 pounds, Hogan's physicality was his greatest asset. Known for his Herculean strength, Hogan's wrestling career had honed his ability to endure and deliver punishing blows. His signature moves, such as the leg drop and the power slam, had left opponents reeling in their wake. Hogan's charisma and psychological warfare, his way of energizing the crowd and playing to their emotions, were also formidable tools in his arsenal. However, Hogan's strengths were also his weaknesses. His size and strength were impressive, but they came with a lack of agility and finesse. His approach was often more about overwhelming force than strategic finesse, which could leave him vulnerable to more technically skilled opponents. As the bell rang, the clash between these two titans was set into motion. Pei Mei's movements were a blur of calculated elegance, his every strike precise and deliberate. He darted around Hogan with a fluidity that showcased his mastery of Kung Fu. Hogan, in contrast, relied on his raw power to keep up, attempting to corner Pei Mei and use his size to his advantage. The early moments of the fight revealed a stark contrast, Pei Mei's agility and technique versus Hogan's brute force and resilience. The crowd was on the edge of their seats as Hogan's sheer force seemed to create moments of uncertainty for Pei Mei. Each of Hogan's powerful swings and body slams shook the arena, demonstrating the difficulty Pei Mei faced against such overwhelming strength. Yet, Pei Mei's experience and training shone through. He adapted quickly, using Hogan's aggression against him. When Hogan attempted a particularly devastating power move, Pei Mei nimbly evaded and countered with a swift, precise strike that targeted Hogan's vulnerable areas. The turning point came when Hogan, exhausted from his relentless attacks, made a critical mistake, a momentary lapse in defense. Pei Mei seized this opportunity with the precision of a master. In a breathtaking sequence, he exploited Hogan's fatigue and lack of speed with a series of expertly executed strikes that left Hogan struggling to defend himself. Each movement from Pei Mei was a testament to his training and skill, combining to create an unyielding offensive that even Hogan's strength could not withstand. As the match drew to a close, it became evident that Pei Mei's strategic advantage had outmaneuvered Hogan's sheer power. Hogan, though valiant and imposing, could not match the sheer technical mastery and tactical prowess of Pei Mei. The final blow was a beautifully executed maneuver that left Hogan on the mat, unable to continue. The referee's count echoed through the arena, and the crowd erupted in a roar as Pei Mei was declared the victor. In this dramatic clash of styles, Pei Mei's victory was a testament to the art of strategic combat over brute strength. His ability to adapt, his mastery of technique, and his disciplined focus proved superior in the face of Hogan's raw power and charismatic presence. The fight was a captivating showcase of how different styles and strengths can intersect in the arena, each challenging the other in a battle that was as much about skill and strategy as it was about physical prowess.